whole goal today was to try to make this a hybrid meeting so that folks who are still either at home or away who can't get here would be able to attend, along with everybody who's able to get here as well. So with that being said, we're going to move on to our first presentation.
This is the chassis that I started building once I had the wheel sets made. Once I had the wheel sets cast, I sent them back to my friend in Abilene. He center drilled the wheels and then sent them back to me so I could then place them on axles that I actually created on my lathe, which is a small Harbor Freight lathe. Once I had the wheel sets quartered, I went ahead and started inserting them into basically a frame that's built around an LGB Mikado motor block that's been stretched out to accommodate the wheelbase of this particular locomotive. I made all of the rods. I made a master for the rods, and I basically add steel wire into the mold before I pour the rods. But again, they're all urethane castings with metal bushings on them on the crank pins. The chassis is kind of unique in that the wheel or the chassis can bend as it goes around the curve, because this locomotive is designed to take a 5-foot radius curve, if you can believe that.
So you can see when you put these boxes together, you build a box with this webbing on the bottom, the waffle on the bottom that gives it extra strength as the box. You can also see, no, the legs draw out. You can see this one I've pulled the legs out of. I brought them in today. I just slide the legs up in there. So you don't glue the legs, just the weight of the modules hold them on there. Then you put them end to end. The only hardware in the sections are alignment pins. Put the alignment pins together and just use a C-clamp to hold the pieces together. So here you can see I'm building some legs. I glue the cleats that hold the legs in with the legs in place to ensure that they're very tight and aligned real well.
So with that, we're going to move into our show and tell segment.
Not a lot of margin for error. One of the reasons why I do like building, you can see there's different sections that I've done. I hate having to do a 10 or 12 hour print on something and then have it screw up about halfway.
Corner. Bristol's a very, very small town, but they had an elevator. They had a lumber yard and a stock yard. Don't know if they had.
And it's very hidden. And then this, I said, well, I'm going to try this on here. And geez, it didn't make a difference. You know, it makes it, I kind of hides the antenna.
Rail provides, specifically Springfield Underground Division of Erlen Group of Companies, the ability to offer rail-served buildings. And as we are out marketing, we've been rail connected for the history of our company. Rail provides, specifically Springfield Underground Division of Erlen Group of Companies, the ability to offer rail-served buildings. To have buildings that have direct rail service 5 days a week, that's a huge advantage that we can market and provide our clients.
That's going to wrap up the formal side of our program. So what we're going to do is turn the lights on so that everybody can socialize and hang out and interact.